A multi-million-dollar museum, which was initially meant to house the returned Benin Bronzes in Nigeria, has been forced to postpone its opening indefinitely. This was after protesters stormed its grounds during a preview event. They forced guests, including ambassadors and donors visiting the Museum of West African Arts, MOWAA, in southern Benin City, to leave.
See you when we see you again. Au revoir, au revoir.
It saddened us. I mean, what we were hoping was that this would be a day to celebrate with a few of the guests who had come into Nigeria.
Osaro Iyamu is one of the protest leaders.
We consider the opening of the Commission of MOWAA as illegal, as an insult on our revered throne.
So what are the issues? First of all, there is a dispute over land. The project was backed by the previous government here in Edo State, but the current government said the land allocated to MOWAA was actually meant for a public hospital. Secondly, there is conflict over the name of the museum. Protesters want the museum's name to honor the Oba of Benin, the city's traditional ruler. He is the descendant of the king from whom the Benin Bronzes were stolen by British colonial soldiers over a century ago. And he says the original plan was for a royal museum that would house the Benin Bronzes and not MOWAA.
There's not one single institutional investor that has given us money that has any notion that we're anything other than the Museum of West African Art. We've never pretended to be anything else.
There is also controversy around funding of the project. But what about the famous Benin Bronzes? Many Benin residents see MOWAA as a plot to take over the ownership of the ancient treasures. The national government has designated the Oba as their rightful owner and custodian.
There's absolutely no way that an organization that was set up 3-4 years ago, like ours, could ever have any claim whatsoever, legal claim to any restituted objects that were taken over 100 years ago. And we have said that over and over.
The governor, who is an ally of the traditional ruler, has set up a committee to investigate and has assured the Oba of a favorable outcome for his demands.
What we're keen to do is to have a dialogue with all stakeholders and to see if we can find a way forward.
The controversy casts fresh doubt on Nigeria's quest to recover the remaining artifacts. Thousands of them are still stored in the British Museum and other museums around the world.